Here's the thing. The coronavirus, I mean, this really isn't rocket science to figure this out. They start opening stuff up, and as soon as we get to 144,000 deaths, everything's going to skyrocket. As of right now, with everything opening up, there's 29,000 more people need to be pronounced dead from this virus. Then you'll have your 144,000. And Jonathan Click has 142,000 subscribers. So he only needs 2,000 more. Most likely less than that. He's on a one-way trip out of here. It looks like he goes first, and then all hell starts breaking loose with that as well. But the coronavirus itself, with everybody coming out and the stores opening up, and mainly the riots, with all the riots, everybody being so close together, yelling, screaming at the top of their lungs, it's so many more cases are gonna be caused by it, even though it's just nothing. It's nothing at all. It's not a real thing. This is all caused by the people that run the planet. The only thing that I'm for is dropping that sun for 3 days and then turning it back on. Killing all the power in the world for 3 days and then turning it back on. We're not going a 5 months after this thing happens. We're not going a 7 years. We're just not going that long anymore. It's over. It's disturbingly sickening because it's all created. It's like, yeah, you want people to repent in the world, but repent from what? From everything that you guys created? All you do is create roadblocks wherever you go. Just roadblocks. And then you say, well, you need to repent. The way the world system is set up, it's set up for you to fail. Especially now with the virus. The virus. Wear your mask, everybody. This is the next phase of, well, it's going to be so bad, you're not going to want to come out of your house. Look at this. I don't even know what they're waiting there for. Driver's license, please. Yeah. Everybody cooperating with their mask on. Do you mind? So that part's kind of bothersome, because you do want people to recognize their creator. You want them to recognize God and to start loving one another and stop with the creation of the other part that's pretty sickening is that it's stirring up a race war with two actors. Two actors. One of them pretends to kill the other one pretends to die from the person's knee. They're good buddies. They're really good buddies. They work at the same nightclub, and they're good actors because they got the whole world to believe it. So that's being stirred up. Oh, it's so sickening. All of it is just sickening. Because of people that fall for it. And no matter what you say, it doesn't matter. You can't convince people that it didn't really happen. And they're all going to fall into the trap anyway. So there's nothing you can actually do about that. Just let it play out. But seeing it unfold, you know, sometimes my wife, she can sense things are going to happen, and it bothers her, makes her sick. But then I say, honey, well, wouldn't you rather know what's going on instead of not knowing what's going on? Like, yeah, it's all sickening, but at least you know. It's like, yeah. It's such an easy pattern that's developing, because you get this place right here. It's in dead center of the street, Broad Street. It's in the way. You got to go around it all the time. And then right down the street in 10 minutes from now, at some point, I don't know if it's today, the 23rd, the 2-3 bypass. But on the back of a $50 bill, when you fold it up and you go and take that $50 bill and you walk straight over to 17th and JFK and you turn it sideways, it has the identical windows, rectangular. It's green. They're green windows, just like the money is green. And there's an explosion, and it looks like it's on the 3rd floor. Now, it could be on the 2nd floor because it's representing the second 9/11. Penn Center, Building 8, 1628 JFK Boulevard. So I'm cruising by there now. You know, just to check out the scenery, see what's going on. See the convenience of the street being dug up, which is good because it keeps people away from the explosion. I didn't do it, remember, I just seen it coming, officers and Your Honor. I just seen it coming, that's all. It's that building right there. I don't have any ties with anybody anywhere. I've never been promised a thing. I just see it and then say it. So I'm prepared to go to jail today. Because as soon as that happens, how do you not? Am I in a dangerous place right now? If that explosion goes off, and it's right there, so everything's made up. The reason why people need to repent is because let's put it this way, get rid of every television set, cut the Bluetooth, get rid of the internet, everything. There's nothing that they can do. There's no more brainwashing. Everybody starts to revert back to their nature. But because of all the brainwashing that was done through media, through the world, the planet runners, you guys are the ones that created all this. Therefore, now you need people. See, the thing is about The Bible is being written. The Bible is being played out. It was written to be played out now. God knew that they were going to play it out. And the ones that are playing it out, well, they also have to play out being Jesus Christ. So when you're playing out being the Christ role and knowing that Christ is the destroying angel, because he's coming to destroy and ruin all the cities, all the mindsets. But when you play it out literally, whoever's playing Christ in the world that's known, well, they're going to play out, okay, well, you do know the scriptures, right? I am Christ, and I am going to destroy the planet. So let's start with Chase Bank. Let's start with Philadelphia. Let's give it a little bit of strength. And in that way, people will believe that the person playing Christ is Christ, because he came to destroy everything. But that's not the case. Christ came to destroy your insides. He came to destroy your soul. He came to destroy all the lies that are here, expose them all. He came to conquer death, because if you do expose lies, well, what happened to Christ on the cross? What's going to happen to Christ on the cross? He's going to get crucified. Now, how many times does he have to get crucified? Has he not been crucified daily? But it's a one-time thing for people. People believe it's a one-time deal. You get crucified once. No, you get crucified daily. Destroying the mindset, crushing the head of the serpent, having a bruised heel. This world is so disgusting now. Just so sickening. Because it's all made up. If you didn't brainwash people in the first place, there would be no reason for people needing to repent so bad. If you didn't create actors that pretend that one of them kills another, and you got to make sure that they're opposite races, then there would be no racial war and riots being stirred up. When this all goes down, I just feel like it's lasting up until October 21st, and that's going to be the end of the world. And then that's when the sun drops for 3 days until the 24th. Because everything's prolonged. It's already June 11th. It's June 11th. 8:47 a.m. June 11th. And I'll just keep it over there just in case. I mean, if nothing happens at this moment, then I guess I'll have my barbecue this weekend. I won't be sitting in prison. Coast is clear. At least I better hope my clock ain't fast. That would suck, right? Comcast building, 17th JFK. 1628 JFK Boulevard. I'm not letting this one go because this building is on the back of a $50 bill. There's no question about it. Rounded windows, rounded edge, rectangular, green windows, same color, green money. 8, 7th and of the 8th. See, I think that the world, just like Harold Camping, just like he predicted 9 years ago, 7 years, and then 2 years, and 8 full years. May 21st, 2011, the scorpions, the locusts, came up from the pit. That's where you guys, the scorpion race started back then, 2011. The host body system. Is that not what happened? Then Harold Camping said that the end of the world, said the rapture would happen on the 21st, and then the end of the world would happen on October 21st, 5 months later. So here we are, as the scorpion race, everything's already in effect. It's already June, July, August, September, October. 4 months and 11 days. Because this isn't, it's not, nothing's stopping anytime soon. The virus is going to hit so damn hard because they're going to say that all the people, all the crowds, everything, and then it's going to be ridiculous how high the numbers are going to spike up. They're already doing it now. It's already starting. So you still have 4 months of this crap. And what'll happen now is, once you get to October 21st, and it's going to be so terrible in this world, so many people are going to be homeless because there's no way of paying your bills. I'm all for it when we get to that point and you turn out the lights. But before that, all this stuff is going to happen anyway. There's nothing. What are you going to do? It's all going to happen. It's going to continue to make you sick to your stomach. I don't know. I mean, bitter, sweet. I think bitter is more like, yeah, is the truth? The truth is sweet all the time. It tastes like honey. But the bitterness is the disgusting, sickening lies and the excitement behind it. The people involved, the excitement that you have behind it because of the thrill of it. Well, just know this. The truth has already been revealed. The house of Israel will know who Christ is. They'll finally get it in their hearts. They'll finally turn back. And the rest of the world, they're not going to know. They're just going to know that, I mean, they're going to experience it because Christ is rising up in the spirits of everybody. But to the house of Israel, didn't you have a first love? And don't you have to return back to it? Was that 2011 when this all started? Is that when everybody came down from up there and seen the daughters of men or something, and you wanted to mate with them? And then you were promised, like the scorpions down here in the pit, you were promised to get taken up out of the pit. So when the locusts rise up from the pit, just understand this: the locusts are true believers. It's not people that lie. It's not people that hide and keep secrets. It's not people that live in fear. It's true believers. Locusts rise up from the pit, from this place here. We were told about it back in 2011, and like any prophet from God, Harold Camping was warned ahead of time, to let us know ahead of time. That way when it finally does happen, people will try to give somebody else credit for it instead of Harold Camping. I will always make sure that everybody recognizes that he was the one that began all this. The truth. He was the one telling the truth on the airwaves. And everybody else copied from him. The apocalyptic pastor, Paul Begley, and others, copying from him. And selling silver and gold, accepting it. I guess I'll be there. I'll be at the roundhouse. Yeah, that's where they would take me when this does happen. Yeah, it'd be great if it just doesn't happen. And words changed everything. Now, I already know that words are very powerful. I didn't realize how much words are powerful until I started realizing that people are actually listening to me because of the words that I've been talking for 3 years. Not everybody likes me, but everybody's listening. And even the ones that still can't stand me, you're still watching me and you're still listening. So there's something about my words that keeps you reeled in. Or is it that I do this for free every day? And when you're surveilling, when you have eyes to see, when you're surveilling the planet, it's rare that anybody does this for free and has a full-time job and cares that much about humanity. Why? Why do I care about people? People don't care about me. All these... I like that Lamborghini SUV. It's pretty damn cool. These, you know, everybody on the planet, they don't truly care about me because they don't know me. And even the people that watch, some of you can care less. You can't wait until I just get till that timeline that you guys know about that's coming real soon that gets rid of me because I talk too much. And on top of that, I ruin your day because you're paid, especially like when I do many videos and the surveillors can't stand it. I interrupt your day because you're assigned to watch. Now, can you speed up? Yeah, you can speed it up, turn it into 15 minutes instead of 30, 33 or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know who does this for free, day in and day out. With all the evidence I've put forth, I mean, it's so much. You're in your car. It's ridiculous. But what do? You just got to let people be, right? Just let them be and keep talking, Robin. I heard that one time before I was in a cemetery, and someone commented and said, just keep talking and then they'll listen. This was 3 years ago. There are certain comments that I do remember, certain accounts that were from the beginning like Death to Robin, Zionist. I remember that one. I think that was from Mark 18. I remember a lot of people from back then that started. And you guys are the ones that surveil. So when you can see what's happening, and whoever your commander is, the division, you're told to go to this channel and keep an eye on them and go over here. And so you don't see anybody else that does this on a daily basis for free. And you don't see anybody that has put that much effort into it. So that's why you continually watch with some type of an interest. You might not even understand what the hell is going on, but because there's a Christ figure that's paying you to do this, or at least giving you benefits behind it. Because you gotta surveil. You also gotta mimic the truth. You gotta act the same. So once this takes place, once there's one person that, a vile person stands up, and then after a few days he's destroyed, and I think one more person stands up. I think Obama stands up. Or after 3 days someone's destroyed, and after a few days somebody else is destroyed. So that's the system. It's destroyed. It doesn't need to go any longer than 3 days.